Hi, you guys. Welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and welcome to show and tell number 131. Well, I have a pretty full basket here. I do have a finished object. I have 2 WIPs I want to share, an acquisition, and maybe some happy mail, depending on how long I prattle and chit chat on in this video. I may have to do a separate video to share with you the cards that I've received. I put my coffee too far away. Coffee beyond necessary. It is 8 o'clock at night. I have been going since 4 a.m. I am exhausted. So, life chit chatty things. I got one of my new pairs of glasses today. I'm actually really happy with how these look. The other pair look identical to this, except they're blue, but for some reason look completely different on. So those have a transition lens in them, so they're not ready yet. But anyway, I'm really happy with these. I think they look really good. I can see really clearly. I can see clearly now. Yeah, this morning was a bit of a whoo. I was up at 4, could not eat anything, could not drink anything but black coffee and water. I had to redo one of my blood tests because it came back a little wonky, and they think it's because I had had something to eat at like midnight. But I think the real problem is they can't get me in for lab work until 10 a.m. And by 10 a.m., I've already been up for 6 hours doing things. Normally by then I've already worked out. I've been to the grocery store. I've cleaned the house. So I think that's actually the problem, is they're having me wait way too long to do the blood work. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with the test today. I mean, it's nothing dramatic or anything. Just, that's unusual. That's not like your other stuff. So yeah, got up at 4. I caught up on some paperwork, did a little tidying and stuff. But Troy was asleep till 7, so I couldn't like get into the bedroom and do the stuff on my list to do. Then I had to leave. My glasses were ready to be picked up. I had some returns to drop off at Amazon. I needed to pick up the last little piece of my stepkids' Christmas gifts. And then I had to go do the blood work. And by the time I got home, I was famished. And our yard guy came. We were having a couple of the ornamental trees taken out of the yard and stuff. So like, we had to do the walkthrough with him, and I'm just sitting there going, I'm so hungry. So hungry. Then went out with Troy. He needed to go get light bulbs. We thought we'd stop by the Humane Society because they were there and open, and we were both together when they were actually open. So we did not bring anybody home. We did meet some very cute little kittens. Pippin is desperately in need of a companion. He is not doing very well being a solo cat. I mean, he's playing and cute and cuddly and everything else, but you know, like when we leave the house and he's here alone, he's just kind of like wandering, or he's watching TV. So we do have to find him a little companion. He's always been in a place where he's had other cats around, so we get to find him a kitten. And I think if we go younger, it'll be easier for him to transition a new cat into his life instead of getting somebody who's older and he's got to learn a new cat. Why do I have this weird? Okay. There's like a vein in my forehead that's like popping, but it's not a vein. Okay. Well then. That's weird. Anyway, so we didn't get back until like 6:30 maybe. So I'm exhausted. I want to share these things, go take my shower, and go to bed. Zip, 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 zip. And I'm still trying to get the house ready for Christmas. Everybody's coming on Christmas Day, so I figured they'd probably come like Sunday or Monday, not Christmas Day. I still gotta go to the grocery store and finish buying food, so I have something to feed people. But all my Christmas gifts that had to be mailed out got mailed out. Then and right now the tracking says they're going to be there on Christmas Eve. Anyway, This is why I said I might have to do a separate video to share the Happy Mail because I get chatty and I'm tired, so I'm going to be even chattier than normal. All right. So first off, I want to talk about some of the cards that I made. So if you saw Tuesday night's video, Tuesday I shared a video where I was given some supplies by Arteza and made some cards. So please go check out that video. In the description box of that video, there is a discount code and a link to their YouTube channel with other content creators making different things with the supplies that they have gotten from Arteza. But like, there were a couple of things that were on that they sell that they have been sold out of, and I wasn't able to get those things, and those are the things I really wanted. But like I said, I had some projects in mind that I could incorporate some of these things into, so that's what I did. First off, we started with some warm winter wishes or winter wishes cards, and we do have two different varieties of those in the paper medallion. But I also came in with some rhinestones that I had and just playing with the different shades of blues. I know I said it in the video a number of times, really did love this cardstock. The only shedding in the glitter was on the cut edge. So like once you kind of like, it was done. Like doing this, no glitter comes off. It's awesome. So I did a couple of different varieties of the thank you cards. These are some other gems that I had in my stash. We've got some that are side fold portrait, some that are landscape. I think I might have even done one as a top fold, top fold. That's just got the little beads. That's a standard. That's a side fold. With the little gems. I had like 2 packages of gold and 2 packages of silver, and between Christmas and warm winter wishes, I used up all of the silvers already and have just 1 sheet of the gold left. It's so funny. So in that video, I shared this version of the thank you card where I cut this out of my Cricut. But then I did decide to play. I have some of these very, 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 very metallic-y shiny card bases. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby when they were on sale a while back. Y'all can see my TV. No, that's not my TV. That's y'all. That's the camera. I just realized my TV's not on. That's my phone. There you go. But yeah, I thought that was a lot of fun. I just did the one like this just because it is a little much. The black with the gold was a little much, but that's even more a little much. So I also completed some of these as thank you cards. I had the card already made. This is one of the Call Me Crafty Owl sheetload of card sketches. If you subscribe to her channel, she every month does a really cool tutorial on how to make a new card every month. And you get, you know, like 6 to 12 cards depending on the, not the map, not the recipe, the whatever. It's her sheet load series. And I highly recommend, if you're interested in card making, to check out her sheet load series. The first video of the month is always the release of the pattern. And then the second video is how she built the set that she shared in the first video. And I always highly recommend going and checking out her videos. She does do a little bit more process. I know a couple of you guys have been asking who I watch for process videos. Call Me Crafty Owl, Bourbon Creek Crafts, Jess Crafts, Christy Marcotte. They're all excellent. Christy Marcotte does do music. She doesn't do voiceovers. It is very, this is not a slam. Her cards are stunning. I do enjoy watching her, but I do like listening to talking because the music makes me kind of zone out in somewhere else land. But it is a lot of work to do voiceovers for those card tutorial videos. So this is, in no way, shape, or form is that a neg for her channel. She does excellent work. She does show a lot of process stuff. She does share, like she comes in if there's something important she needs to tell you. She does do that. But for me, it's harder for me to watch and keep up because, like I always say, I'm generally knitting and crocheting while I'm watching card making videos. And if you're not talking me through the process, then I kind of just go off in la la land. And so I have to watch Christy Marcotte when I'm actually like, this is all I'm focusing on right now. But those are some excellent process channels. Bourbon Creek Craft does all sorts of other things too. Jess Crafts does a one sheet wonder with 6x6 pads. So if you don't have a whole lot of space to store paper pads, I do highly recommend Jess Crafts channel. I love her one sheet wonders. I'm so glad she's doing her own version of the word I can't come up with, because but I've mentioned these channels before. None of these are new channels. Sometime in the new year, I'll try to sit down and make a full list of the channels that I regularly watch. And some channels, you know, it's like specific series that I watch. Like I watch all of Call Me Crafty Al, all of Bourbon Creek, all of Just Crafts. And when I can just on Christy Marcotte's videos. And she has some really good videos on like how to pick sketches, how to think about or approaching the process of making cards, because she also does a lot of 6x6 or subscription kit, you know, getting the most out of them. So that really good content to watch. But there are other crafters that have series that I specifically watch for. And once again, you know, I've mentioned in the past, May Made It's As Many As I Can Make series is an excellent series to watch just to get your brain thinking about card making and how to take apart like a paper pack. Like if you get something like this where you've got some paper and then you've got like the stickers in here, how do you start even the process of taking something like this apart to turn it into cards? May Made It's As Many As I Can Make series is excellent for that. But I'll try to sit down and create a list and share that with you guys in a separate video. Like I said, I really am primarily a yarn crafting channel where I share other makes, but I'm happy to share whatever you guys are interested in hearing about. So if there's something else aside from who I'm watching, leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Shoot me an email. My email address and my Instagram are both in the description box of most of my videos. So check those out and, you know, shoot me a question if you got something you want to know. All right. Other finished object. And I got like, I think it's a dozen of the gold thank yous. 8 of the thank yous on the, 6. I got 12 of the geometric print thank yous. And I got 16, I think, of the warm winter wishes. And those need to I need to stamp those and get those out in the mail because those need to go out. There are people I could not get Christmas cards out to soon enough. They'd get them in like February. So I want to get them winter wishes cards. Or to my friends who don't celebrate Christmas. There are a couple of those. So when I was doing my Yarnable review series, one of the yarns we got was this sweet and sour yarn. And of course I'm holding this upside down. And I had been knitting a shawl with it. And it was a basic asymmetric shawl. I liked the shawl. It was fine. But it just wasn't singing. And this yarn is really fun. And it needed to be in something that really just made it sing. So I frogged my shawl. Good thing I was only 40 grams into it, but I frogged a whole shawl. And immediately turned around and started crocheting a different shawl. This is Fortune's Shawlette. I will leave a link in the description box down below. There's going to be all sorts of fun stuff for me to edit into that description box, isn't there? I have not blocked this yet. I didn't think I was going to have time to, so I didn't. And then it took me 3 days to film this video. So when it's blocked out, that's going to be the texture of this center area. So it's going to be a light, loose, drapey shawl. It's not that big unblocked. I will bring this back in and share it to you once I do have it blocked. And then on the edge, we have this really pretty open edge, and there are picots here on the edge. It is beautiful. I will be making more of these. I really like how this turned out. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It does not hurt that the yarn is absolutely beautiful. Like I said before, I have really gotten into the pink and orange combo. And it just, for some reason, I know the name of the yarn is Sweet and Sour, but I keep thinking Starburst every time I look at this. It's juicy. Makes me happy. So, got that done. That was fun. That was a little, excuse me, invigorating. I, have had a very difficult time trying to finish the things I needed to finish. Sorry about that. And I would have just shown you the picture of what it's going to look like blocked, but black and white. But Fortune's Shawlette by Tamara Kelly. So I will description box that. Whoop, next. Probably easier to show these. So we're moving into my WIPs. What is I working on that I didn't have time to finish? So first off, we have my pickle shawl, my pickle jar shawl. Working my way down. Now, I did take a couple little mini hanks out of there because I am still debating on the hat thing, and I pulled some dark light combos or dark bright combos to go in there. Last week when I shared, I was down here. I told you somebody's very needy. You want to say hello to the camera? Will you say hello to the camera? Look this way, Pippin. Look this way. Troy's upstairs on the sofa, chilling. He could be up there watching TV with Troy. He's a mama's boy. Anyway, I was down here last week. I did remember to put my little marker in there. And so I've only added in these colors and then the next set. So I did, 1.5, 2 sets in the last week. But I finished a shawl. I started and finished a shawl. And that's, between getting guy holes checked and doctor's appointments and scheduling dental cleanings. The end of the year, I don't know how I got on this end of the year cycle with these things. Let's take the busiest time of the year and jam an entire cycle worth of normal maintenance upkeep stuff in there. What is wrong with me? Anyway, I'm still enjoying that. Still having fun with it. If I ever hit a point where both colors run out at the same time, I might just do a band of solid in there. Just changing it up. Be a little crazy. It's already so random. Loving it. The other thing I worked on is my Road to Nowhere shawl. So I did finish all of my striping section of this. And now I am starting my border. This way. Every time I pick it up, it takes me forever to figure out which way is up on this. So I am starting the border. I have decided I'm going to border it in the gray color. And these are knit crates from 2.5 years ago. 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago. I don't remember the names. They're on the papers upstairs. But love it. I've had this yarn set aside for this project now since I got it. You can see where I started the first row with the border there. And it's turned out just as beautiful as I hoped it would. Very happy with this. Very, very happy. Once again, I'm really having fun with what I'm working on. So I did go ahead and cake up my next gray because that's all I have left there. Pippin, stop it. You're wiggling my table and you're going to spill my coffee and knock over my camera and I'm going to be mad. I have about the same amount of the other two colors left in the first balls. So almost used 300 grams already, and I know I'm going to use most, I think, of the hank I caked up of the gray. So that will be a lot of yarn out of my stash and a gorgeous shawl that I will wear all the time. I still think this would be beautiful in just a solid yarn and then come in with a contrasting color to do the border. And that still might be in the works. Like I said, there's always stuff I want to make. I never have a dearth of ideas of what to do. I might not want to work on something right now, but there's always ideas bouncing around in my little cabeza over here. All right. Final thing, my acquisition. We have the final bag of T Doddle's Mini Maker Bag of the Month Club. Like I said, sadly, I did go ahead and not do 2022's mini bags, but I did the quarterly one. I don't need any more mini bags. I did all of 2021 and most of 2020. I don't need any more mini maker bags. Even though these are one of my go-to sizes, that's what, like, my Road to Nowhere shawl, all 3 cakes have been living in their own little mini bag. But I don't really need any more mini maker bags. But I can always use some larger bags, right? All right. Talk about stinking precious fabric. I don't know what the deal is this year with dinos for Christmas, but I am so down for the theme. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Hypnotic Yarn did one that was Dino Christmas. I saw, it wasn't Awesome Granny, but it's another seller on Etsy that I follow a lot that also did Dino Christmas. And it's just like, oh my God, it's so cute. And the inside fabric, once again, I say it every month. You guys have got to be sick of hearing me say this. But even the inside's precious and beautiful. I would totally make a Christmas skirt or Christmas dress out of this fabric. And then we've got just the girl knows how to pick fabric. Just saying. Month after month after month. Doesn't matter what the theme is. Carrie is happy with the fabric. Love it. So we got a little ornament to decorate, and she's got her business stamp down there. I will have her Etsy and her YouTube channel linked in the description box down below. Definitely go check out Christy Cook. We have Christmas in Paris tea, which is yummy, 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 yummy. I've gone through quite a bit of this in the last year. And then we also have our mini maker charms of the month. We have a little Santa Claus. And a dinosaur. Oh my goodness, this cat's still hopping around in here. Bow. Bow. I'm sorry, I'm a 12-year-old stuck in an adult's body. And then our mini skein from Southern Skeins is Kitschmas Land on a mohair sock yarn, 55% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and 10% kid mohair. And this would make like the prettiest dude sweater ever. Like if you want to make one of those like grandpa style like cardigans, that colorway would be absolutely perfect for that. And it's Christmas without being like Christmas. Look at me. So yeah, very, very happy. Absolutely. Cannot wait to see what next year's like. We'll have bigger bags. We only have 4, but we'll have bigger bags. I'm so excited. We're a first cereal channel over here. Anyway, that is everything I brought down to share in this segment. So, it's Wednesday night. It's some filming. I'm going to get this edited tomorrow morning. Probably while I'll drink my coffee for the morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. Because I'm still getting up at 4 a.m. And once again, it's nothing to worry about. A lot of it is a little orange beast that just decided he had to be a part of the moment. At 4 o'clock in the morning, he wants his food, and he'll sit there and he takes his little paw and he gets this little like pointy thing and he crouches up over my shoulder and goes pow and punches me in the face. And I know it's just his way of like poke, poke, poke. But when you're dead asleep, it feels like a man cold cocking you. So yeah, still getting up at 4 a.m. Like I said, started filming at 8. Already getting a little goofy. This is why I don't film at night. I film in the morning. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly film the Happy Mail part of this. And I guess I'll share that on Christmas morning. I guess it's appropriate. I might wait to edit it though until Friday night because I will do one more run by the post office. I stopped by the post office on Saturday. So I had like every time I go in there, there's like a stack. So I might splice in something else Friday evening. So we have that uploaded on Saturday. But I want to share all the beautiful cards I've gotten. And I am so grateful for all of them. So I'm going to stop yakking. And I'm going to get rolling with the cards. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, fantastic day. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out in email, Instagram, or leave a comment down here, down below in the description box. Also, you guys, while I've got your attention for a few seconds, on my like, dislike counter thing, is the dislike counter showing? Because there is an option to let it show or not let it show. And I think I have it clicked to let it show, but I'm not sure. And I'm kind of curious because everything, I keep forgetting to check it on Troy's account. Well, I'm thinking about it. Can one of you guys let me know if the dislike counter is showing dislikes, the number of dislikes? Because, I mean, even I'm curious about. Anyway, you guys. Take care. I love you, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye, guys.